Well, I brought a book. You want to hear a book? What do they do with the book? Here it is. Back of the bus. Back of the bus. Back of the bus. And what do you think this book is about? Let's read and see. About a bus. That's a pretty good guess, huh? This takes place on December 1st of 1955, when I was 6 years old. This takes place in Montgomery, Alabama. Okay? Winter's here in Montgomery, but I got the window down and a warm breeze is blowing in as Mama and me huff down Cleveland Avenue on the big old bus. We're sitting right where we're supposed to, way in the back. Why do you think they're sitting way in the back? I don't think so. I hope not.
That's a marble.
I take out my marble, all shiny and bright, like a big old tiger's eye, and lay it down in the grooves in the aisle. The bus slows down, and that marble rolls and rolls, but a dark hand jumps out from a seat up front and grabs my marble good. It was rolling. Somebody stopped it. But it's just Mrs. Parks from the tailor shop. She looks back, smiling, and she flings a wink at me, and she sets that marble back in its groove, and that bus takes off again, and my marble comes rolling right back to me, like I got it on a string. Mama shakes no at me, and I hold it snug in my hand. She's got them worked all day eyes, but she's got her strong chin on. What do you think that means? She's got her strong chin on. She's being real brave, right? That's a different way of saying she's being real brave. The bus slams to a stop, the doors slinging open, and people piling on, all crammed in like lima beans, all packed together, jammed up tight, and I'm glad my marble's tucked in safe. Y'all got to move now. It's Mr. Blake, the driver. I can't see him because the people jam, but I know that growly old voice. It's a pretty full bus, isn't it? But he's saying, you people got to move now. Where are they going to go? Some folks get up, new ones sit down, but still that bus is sitting where it stopped. Why aren't we going, Mama? I say all soft. Hush, child, she says, and I do. Somebody's talking back, but I can't hear the words. Just Mr. Blake saying, I'm going to call the police now. I wonder what's going on. Somebody's talking back, and he's going to call the police. We sit and sit, not going anyplace. Nothing to do but sweat. So I roll my marble on that sticky old seat and I catch it before it goes down the crack. But Mama says, put it away, child. I hear Mama's crinkled up, something's wrong voice, and I hunker down that brown tiger's eye deep down in my pocket like it's hiding. Something's going on, isn't it? Something's going on. He doesn't know what yet, but we're going to find out pretty soon. Some folks look back, giving us angry eyes. We do something wrong, Mama? I say all soft. No, we ain't, she says. But I'm not sure, because I'm getting shaky legs. What in the world is going on that bus in Montgomery, Alabama? Everybody's looking at it. Some folks are doing mean, scratchy whispers at somebody sitting up front. And then I see who it is, from way in back. Mrs. Parks, that's who. She doesn't belong up front like that, and them folks all know it. But she's sitting right there, her eyes all fierce like lightning storms, like maybe she does belong up there. And I start thinking, maybe she does too. Why do you think they want her to move to the back of the bus?
Because a long time ago, people were judged by their skin color.
Yes, and her skin color is dark, right? She's African American. And in Alabama in 1955, African American people had to ride in the back of the bus.
Not in the front.
15 whole minutes we sit, but it feels like a big bunch more. That breeze is long gone, and I want me a drink really bad. But then the policeman comes. He walks right on my bus. I'm all shaky inside now. Them lima bean people spread aside, and he stops that way up front seat. He's on the bus, and he's walking all the way up to the front of the bus to where.
To take her.
Why won't you move and give this man your seat? He says to Mrs. Parks. But she don't move. She's just sitting in that seat like a turnip pile. I don't think I should have to stand up, she says. Why do you folks push us around anyway? Her voice is all soft, but she's got her strong chin on too, just like Mama's. That policeman clicks them metal things on her hands, quick and loud like a screen door slamming, and off the bus they go. More people sit, and the air ain't warm no more. She's getting hauled off to jail or worse, and I'm watching out the window. And Mama, too, with them long, tired eyes. There you go, Rosa Parks, stirring up a nest of hornets, Mama's saying to herself. But I see something, too. She's got Mrs. Parks' lightning storm eyes right now. Mrs. Parks was pretty brave, wasn't she? We in trouble, Mama? I say all soft. No, we ain't, she says. Don't you worry. Tomorrow all this'll be forgot. But I got something in me, all pale and punchy, saying it won't be forgot. Don't know why, but instead of feeling all shaky, I feel a little strong, like Mama's chin. And I take out my marble, and I start to hide it in my squeezy tight fist. But instead, I hold it up to the light, right out in the open. That thing shines all brown and golden in the sunlight like it's smiling. And I think, 'cause it ain't got to hide no more. So, has anybody ever heard of Rosa Parks? Have you heard of Rosa Parks?
I did.
And how do we honor Rosa Parks in Grand Rapids? Do you know?
My mom told me about her because we went downtown to the Rosa Parks Circle.
Did you go to Rosa Parks Circle? That's named after her, isn't it? And did you see her statue there?
Mm-hmm.
And what's she
She was
stand
standing by a chair.
by a chair? You know what that chair was? It was a bus seat. So it was showing her how brave she was in 1955, and she started a movement that really has made us a much, much better place today, a much better, fairer country to live in, with where all people are treated equal, and nobody has to sit on the back of the bus because of the color of their skin. Yeah.
Did she get out of jail?
Yes, she did. She did. She did. I met Rosa Parks one time. She's not living anymore, but I met her in Detroit. She came to a meeting of the National Urban League, and I got a chance to sit with her at the table and meet with her and talk with her, and what a brave, brave lady. Well, you've already seen that Miss Sarah has the same book. Why do you have the same book, Miss Sarah?
This copy has a special announcement inside it. See that label there? Do you know what that label means?
The Grand
It's the
Rapids
public
Library.
library, right? This says this book is a gift from the Grand Rapids Public Library for the Mayor's Book Club for Kids for December 27th. And this book goes to Mrs. Engelsman for your classroom.
That's great, great, great. Well, thank you so much for having me. Miss Sarah's going to do some other, has got some other special things to. Who is that handsome man? Oh, it's me.
And a bookmark with all the books for the Mayor's Book Club. And a brochure that I'm going to take your photo today and put it on the front of this so you can
Cool,
take it home.
cool, cool, cool. So, everybody keep reading, right? It's important to read. Important to read, all right? Read, read, read. All right. Thanks for having me today.